We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out 2-25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll drop the throw. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Tua's throw taken in by Adams. And he's brought down. It's a Giant 1st down on a gain of 16.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Giants sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Danny Gray, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge it? This is going to be fun.
On second down, a run with Gibson. A beautiful fake. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Baker. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Baker. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll go down at the 28. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. Baker. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Play action. Now it's Tua. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive...
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And they'll run again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Giants 21. Commanders nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On first down, right back to Gibson. Runs over it. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's the run with Cadet. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Baker. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He'll let this go for Adams. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Davante Adams. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0.
Commanders nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now they'll change things up.
Washington.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd and 9 now. That one caught by Rice. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Finds Dulcich out left side. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewisine. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal is to keep them at the end zone.
Now, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. 2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, the 1st half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Baker, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. That is caught. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the 1st half, and this one number 5. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baker. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 39. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Baker. Down the left sideline. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Commanders, nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Baker. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On play action, here's Tua. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the former 1st-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He'll field this at the 5. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, check that. Street.
A give up the middle to Gibson. He can't get him down. They find some open field here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Show what you got. Let's go.
on play action. They'll throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Joseph there on the coverage.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And now here is another interception. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Baker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. That's good for 28 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Commanders pick over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back to throw here. And got his man complete. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Motion man right is Rice. Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Commanders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And this is going to be covered up. And a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Wait for this.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Once more, Gibson. And he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there, a first down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Two and now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Baker 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the try here for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 42, Commanders 7.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he powers his way up past the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st down, Washington.
Okay, break.
Here's a give to Gibson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football